Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Drake with the drum pad. We are on Breeze Easy Book 1, Lesson 9. Breeze Easy Book 1, Lesson 9. Okay, so it's going to start with some eighth notes. Notice beat 1 is a rest and you hit on and 2 and. Alright, I know the first couple songs have repeat signs on them. I'm not going to do the repeats. I'm going to just play it once. And they also don't have any dynamics, so do them kind of medium quiet. And song number 1, it would be 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Let's do it that speed, everybody. Song number 1. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2. Okay, song number 2, also no repeats, everybody. Song number 2 with no repeats. Look ahead. Do you see in the third measure, the rest is on beat 2. So 2 and. You're going to hit it on the hand. Okay, song number 2. If I'm going too fast, remember, feel free to just click your sticks or just simply watch your music and listen to me say the rhythms, and maybe that can help you get it going. Eventually, of course, I hope you play along with me. But remember, to make it easier, you could just click your sticks. You could also clap your hands if you want, or just simply say the 1 and 2 and, say the rhythm beats with me. Okay, song number 2. 1 and 2 and ready, go. 1 and 2 and 1, 2. 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 All right. Song number 3. Sometimes these are called offbeats, where you're hitting on the and instead of the number. Very commonly used in drum music. Very commonly used in drum music, especially in marching songs. Okay, song number 3, again, no repeat. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and. That's going to be how it's going to go. Song number 3, everybody. 1 and 2 and ready, go. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2. Okay. Song number 4. Notice in the first measure the rest is on beat 2. And then there's a new rhythm. If you look down to the second line, measure 5, it's called a dotted quarter note. Dotted quarter note. And it's 1.5 beats. I do a heart around them, the dotted quarter note and the eighth note, because I think of those two as partners. Whenever you see the dotted quarter note, almost always an eighth note is following after it. Those two are like a couple, not just in drum music, in all music. Dotted quarter is typically followed by an eighth note. Together it equals 2 beats. Together it equals 2 beats. So a dotted quarter note, you'd hit on beat 1, 1 and 2 and. See, that's why they put the 2 in parentheses, because you don't hit on the 2. It's there, but you don't hit on it. You could consider it at the dot. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. Let me play it. Get my book going there. Sorry for a second. Come on, book. Well, just say it like that. Measure 1 is going to have the same sound as measure 5. Measure 1 and measure 5 will sound the same on drums. It sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. So remember, don't strike on 2. 2 in measure 1 is the rest. 2 on measure 5, you could think of it as that dot. That dot, it's inside of the first note. It's inside of the first note. Okay, so on song 4, you might want to just listen to me play it at first so you can get used to it. On song 4. Oh, let me shut the door because the phone is ringing. Okay, song number 4. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of challenging. Okay, song number 5 uses those dotted quarter notes again. So remember, the 2, you consider the dot as the second beat. It's inside of that first note. You don't strike on the 2. Let's not bother with the full repeat. Yes, let's do the Z repeats, but let's not play the whole song twice. So song number 5, let me play a little bit from the beginning so you get the idea, counting by threes. So it'd be 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Number 5 is challenging, everybody. Number 5 is challenging. Okay, song 5. Ready, get set, go. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, song 6. Again, another challenging one. Repeat signs, first ending and second ending, so feel free to either highlight it or put the wings so you notice where to go. There's a bunch of Z repeats, so that means you do that measure again and again and again. Above the Z repeats, I put a 1 on the first measure, then I put 2, 3, 4 to help myself stay on track of where I am. Because you can easily lose your spot. If you have to do the same measure again and again and again, you can easily lose your spot. So sometimes I draw those numbers on it to help me keep track of where I am. Okay, song number 6. It is drawn with that the snare drum part and the bass drum part. So I'm always going to be playing the part with the stems up. The bass drum person would be playing the notes with the stems down. If you're clever and if you're looking for a challenge, maybe tap your foot every time it has a bass drum note, because someday maybe you'll get to have a drum set and you play the bass drum with your foot on a drum set. Okay, so song number 6, playing the snare drum part, it'd be 1, 2, and 1, and 2, and. It's a challenging song. Song number 6 is a challenging song. Starts with forte, so high stick. As I look through it, it looks like the whole song is forte. I'm changing my mind. I would rather just do mezzo forte, medium quiet, because that way you can hear my voice better. So I'm going to play the whole song mezzo forte, medium quiet. 1, 2, and ready, go. 1, 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 2, and 2, and 3, and 2, and 4, and 2, and 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 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 1, and 2. Repeat. 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 2, and 2, and 3, and 2, and 4, and 2, and 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 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 1, 2. A tricky little song, but a classic kind of marching rhythm to that song. Okay, that was lesson 9.